Hi, and welcome back to another Omnisend Academy video. Today, we're going to talk about using forms to grow your contact list. It's a crucial part of any email marketing strategy. While keeping in touch with your previous buyers to increase retention and lifetime value is great, capturing email addresses of those who haven't purchased yet and marketing to them too is even better. So let's dive right in. In Omnisend, you have 4 different types of forms to choose from. They all have their own best use cases, and a smart combination of all 4 is what's going to work best, although there's nothing wrong with having just 1 or 2. The pop-up form is the most versatile one. You can literally just invite people to subscribe for deals and offers, or use an incentive for a higher sign-up rate, or make it an exit intent pop-up to recapture attention of visitors who are about to leave. And everybody else uses pop-ups too, so they're going to be the most natural for your customers to perceive. It's like the standard nowadays. The sign-up box is very similar, except it doesn't appear automatically, only when the customer clicks on this widget. So it's a good option if you want less friction for your customers, but not everybody is going to click on it. The landing page is useful when you have some sort of upcoming release or special promotion that you want to have a dedicated page for. And the Wheel of Fortune is great when not overused. For example, when enabled for just a couple of weeks during Black Friday or the holiday season. For now, we're going to start with just the pop-up. It's going to be enough to drive some growth, and you can add more forms later on. Creating it, the first step is to choose the topic of the message. You can edit it later, this just gives a general idea of what it's going to be. A common technique is to offer a discount in exchange for signing up. It works great because it drives both signups and purchases simultaneously. So let's go with this, and we're going to create an automation workflow to deliver this discount immediately in the next video. Pick a layout that looks best to you and move on to the next step. Here is where you're going to customize all of the content. Change the background image, tweak the copy to make it convert better, and just like with your emails, make sure that the design matches that of your brand. You can add extra fields if you want to collect more of your customers' information, but it usually works better with the landing page or the sign-up box, while with the pop-up, you want to be as brief as possible. And finally, for your discount offer, data shows that dollar-based amounts convert up to 3 times better than percentage-based alternatives, so definitely give it a try. Now it's time to set up the triggers for the form to appear at the most relevant time only. You don't want it to jump out screaming at your customers every time they enter your store. So some good ideas include making it appear only after at least 30 seconds are spent on a page, or after scrolling down at least half of that page, or upon exit intent. You can also target it to show or not to show on specific pages, like certain collections or the homepage. And finally, limit the pop-up to not appear to each unique visitor more often than at least once a week, or once a month if you want to be extra safe. This is for non-subscribers only, while your subscribed contacts are not going to see it at all by default, making their experience smooth and frictionless. The final step is to review and confirm everything and enable the form. It is going to start displaying immediately with no additional actions to take inside of your e-commerce platform. If you would like to test it but are already subscribed to your own list, go into an incognito window in your browser. This way, you will be able to see the pop-up exactly as your customers would. Creating the other types of forms is a very similar process, so we're not going to go through all of those today. Just keep in mind the main guidelines that we just went through. Make sure that the offer is actually worth signing up for, that the looks are aligned with your brand style, and that you think about your customer experience when setting up the triggers and/or placement.